The first road trip of the season for Oldham and Sean Long's Roughyeds, and we're here at Barrow Raiders. Always a very, very difficult trip, and Sean Long has freshened the side up, so let me run you through how Oldham line up today. There are starts for Cian Tyra, last season's top try scorer, is in. He starts on the wing, and Ben O'Keefe gets an opportunity too, as does the returning Logan Astley in the halves. So it's looking like this today. Phoenix Lolu Tongangae is the fullback. Cian Tyra and Kieran Dixon are the wingers. The in-form Jamar Sambu continuing in the centres alongside Ben O'Keefe. In the halves, Logan Astley, great to see him back after injury alongside Riley Dean. Up front, Jay Chaplow gets a start with Lewis Baxter once again, and Matty Wilde is there to captain the side at hooker and completing the 13. Elijah Taylor returns following illness. Ben Forster gets another opportunity, and Pat Moran is the starting 13. That leaves a bench today for Oldham looking like this: Bailey Aldridge, Ted Chaplow, George Hurst and Adam Lawton. The 18th man today is Jack Johnson for Oldham on the road here against Barrow.
Kieran Dixon at the kicking tee, and here we go, round 3 of the Betfred Championship. Dixon gets us on the way, and Barrow with the first carry. Oldham have Phoenix Lolu Tongangae at fullback. Dixon and Cian Tyra are the wingers. Tyra playing on the right wing today. He finished as the league's top try scorer on the left last season, but no dislodging Dixon. There's a big contact early. Moran in there. The centres today, Ben O'Keefe and Jamar Sambu. So a new look right side of O'Keefe and Tyra. As Barrow come again, Moran's there again. Baxter and Chaplow helping out. Jay Chaplow and Lewis Baxter, the starting front row, with Matty Wilde, the captain, back from injury. And then Forster, Elijah Taylor and Pat Moran. That's your side today. Here come the Raiders. Riley Dean is there. And that was the last tackle. Barrow opting to run it, and only just making it inside Oldham half. So was that an early mistake from the home side? The bench, by the way, Ted Chaplow, Bailey Aldridge, George Hurst and Adam Lawton. It's a fierce-looking Oldham bench selected by head coach Sean Long. First opportunity then for Oldham and Tyra. His first minutes of this championship season. Wilde, Moran, Logan Astley out there as well. Good to see him back from injury. No Craven, no Drinkwater today. Both carrying slight knocks as Taylor takes it on. Oldham early are within 20 of the Barrow line. Working it left to right with Moran again, who's had a good start. Might have been taken high. The referee is okay with that. Wilde's there, held the call. This is the last tackle. They're going to come right. Riley Dean's there. Now where are we going? Dean brings in Phoenix. Little dab through, looking for Cian Tyra. Can he get there? Just too much. Phoenix, in fact, closest to his own kick. And it goes dead. And Barrow survive, but a strong start from Sean Long's Oldham. The referee calling the tackle count back to 0 early. And Barrow running at Baxter and Wilde, and Elijah Taylor, a tackling machine, is there again. And the first penalty of the game goes against Oldham. Wilde questions that decision, but it's going to be Barrow ball and a hoof into touch and a piggyback up the pitch, right to left. And Barrow on the front foot with Jared Stack. Interesting that T. Ritson is back in this Barrow side on this left wing. You won't miss the fluorescent boots, former Super League man. And here they come, with Brad Walker wearing 6 but playing at loose forward today. They're going to run right side and have a go at this Oldham line. Pegged back on their own 10 here are Oldham, an early test of the Roughyeds' resilience defensively. Walker again. This looks good. A little dab through. Now can Ritson get there? It's going to go. Oh, it's hit the corner flag and then goes. But early danger from the Raiders. Phoenix with a tap. It was a... Oh, I'm back to 0 straight away. Well, we're at 0, so that doesn't really matter. Beautiful day in Barrow as Jamar Sambu, one of the stars of the early season so far. Incredible to think we're only a week into March with this weather, but rest assured we're going to be back to minus at some point soon, I think. Referee's called time off here. And the touch judge is on. Jamar Sambu is having a few words with the Barrow man. What's the referee going to do here? I think we're just going to carry on, but the captains have been called in to stamp out some early indiscretions. As always, if you're unable to make the trip today and you're listening in, that incident's on report, by the way. Another incident. We had an incident on report last week which came to nothing from an Oldham point of view. I think it did yield a ban on the Rochdale end. If you are listening in, do let us know as ever where you're tuning in from, any thoughts you'll have. And just as soon as my phone has finished charging, I'll be sure to check in. As PLT gets Oldham over halfway. Early stages here. Nothing on the board. And it's the last tackle already. Oldham have only just made it 10 metres into the Barrow half. Logan Astley's hanging back left side. Here he is. Goes high off the right boot. That's spinning fiendishly. Well watched, good claim. Good chase too by Oldham. Dixon, Sambu, Taylor, of course, is there. And Barrow will have to start inside of their own 10-metre line. Barrow 0, Oldham 0. Opening moments of round 3 of the Betfred Championship, a championship return for Oldham that's so far seen a stunning win over York and a nervy, gritty home draw against Batley Bulldogs. And Barrow chucking the ball around and looking to get T. Ritson room at every opportunity, and he drives straight at Ben O'Keefe. Home fans didn't like that. Referee was happy, and that's all that matters. But here come Barrow again, and Tyra's there with Ben O'Keefe. New look right edge, as I said earlier. Last tackle this. It's going to be the left boot down the middle. Yep. Phoenix is there, watches it carefully. And will bring Oldham back. It's a short turnaround, of course, after this. Oldham back in action on Friday night against the Super League Grand Finalists, the Super League leaders, Hull Kingston Rovers, as Dixon sets off. Phoenix won't be able to play in that game, of course, his parent club. He's on loan here at Oldham as Barrow just about get away with that. As Chaplar goes to ground. Wildy on halfway, brings in Moran again. And it's an arm wrestle for sure early on here. In the sunshine of Barrow as Ben Forster pumps the legs and brings Oldham within 30 of the line on the last. Dean hangs back from Wildy. Where's he going to go? He's going to go high. Well, Baxter was well in front of the kicker, so he'll leave this alone. Tyra lets it bounce, and it bounces pretty favourably for Oldham in the end, into touch within 10 of the line, and that will be the turnover. And as the Oldham fans find their voice behind the posts to our right. Here come Barrow again, single on the ball early. Oh, and the referee says you can start again there. Back to 0. Wildy in the tackle. with Forster, and the home fans again disgruntled here as Barrow shift right. Oh, there's a big shot. Fair in the end. That was Chaplow getting involved. Jay Chaplow starting, Ted on the bench today. Here comes Walker again, good offload. Brings in Tom Walker, his namesake, and Barrow right in front of the post, 20 out here. So dab over the top. Phoenix is going to have to deal with this, and he does well. He's going to go behind and his own post, and he's still going. Brilliant full-back play from Phoenix. Looked like he could have been caught in goal there. Brings the ball out. Hello to John in Coventry. Hello to Brian. Hello to Tyler. Hello to Isaac. Hello to Jack. He points out there wasn't a ban in the end from that Rochdale game, from that incident that I referenced on report. Certainly nothing untoward from the Oldham end, as Dixon brings Oldham back up to 40 once again with Wildy, and then Jay Chaplow with a strong drive. Hello to Eloise on holiday, very nice. Feels like a holiday today with this bright sunshine. Riley Dunn under pressure on the last. That's a fiendish high spiral bomb. Tester for T. Ritson does well. There's a roar of anticipation every time Ritson gets the ball from this home crowd. They know he's lightning quick, so do Oldham. And Moran was there with Elijah Taylor to complete the tackle. And the Oldham bench are up to warm up for the first time in their bright orange substitutes vests over on the far side. Ted Chaplow, Bailey Aldridge, George Hurst, Adam Lawton is the Oldham 4 on the bench today. So for those tuning in late, asking what the team is, no Danny Craven, no Josh Drinkwater, no Gil Dudson, no Matty Ashurst, no Ian Thornley. Last tackle for Barrow. I spoke to the Barrow coach, Paul Crary, before the game, and he was quite relieved at the team. I'll tell you. Oh, that's an awful bounce. It's going to be Barrow ball. It's still the last. It's hacked on. Kieran Dixon's going to have to deal with this, and he does well. But Oldham under pressure here as Dixon brings Oldham back. It's good from the home side. It's been a really good start. Tyra. Oh, and he gets a high shot. Oh, referee said he didn't. It was a big contact. Kean Tyra's looking at the referee saying, "Are you sure?" Referee saying, "I am sure." It was hard, but it was fair. It's the Barrow fans you can hear, and Riley Dean's kicked early. Looking for the corner here, it's going to be too much. Spinning and spinning and spinning. Goes all the way dead out the in-goal area. So that's going to be a tap 20, but that's the pressure that Oldham are under so far. Barrow have the ball again. It's a real arm wrestle. I used that expression earlier, 14 minutes in. Just the one penalty conceded by Oldham. Nothing so far by the home side. It's Barrow growing in confidence here. Offload to Luke Cresswell. Cresswell's away, the fullback in the black skull cap. Wearing 14 is Aaron Smith, and now Ritson has a bit of room, kicks to himself over the top. If he gets the bounce, he'll score. Individual magic from T. Ritson, and Barrow strike first. 4-0 with a kick to come.
Barrow's try scorers number 13, T. Ritson. Sponsored by the Roughyeds in Barrow's Oldham.
So first points to the home side. And on the balance of play, you'd suggest that's fair. Oldham have been really put under the pump early, and Barrow have the points. Bit of individual class and Super League pedigree from T. Ritson. Brad Walker with a kicking tee, and it's only just to the left of the post. Ritson narrowed the angle well. It's only about 8 metres in, 8 metres away from in front of the post, I should say, to the left. So this should be 6-0 Barrow. No mistake. Through it goes. And a quarter of an hour into this one. Oldham are behind. Ritson's try, Walker's goal. Barrow's lead by 6 points to 0. Well, flat kickoff. Well, he's taken up brilliantly. Ryan Johnston. It was hit with such force, he was off the ground when he took it. So Oldham need a response here. Not had a chance, not had a scoring opportunity yet. Hello to Daniel listening in, and hello to Rachel listening in from Canada. Barrow fans pleading with the referee for a penalty. They're not going to get this one. But it's the kind of contest we expected, and an offload in the tackle, and they're up and running again. Cresswell's away again. It could get better for Barrow. He's going to get it back. Brilliant scrambling defence from Logan Ashley. It's the last tackle. Oh, the referee might give a penalty here. He's going to give something, he does. Oldham at 6s and 7s at the play of the ball. Logan Ashley with a try-saving tackle, but Barrow have a penalty in front of the sticks. And this is an easy 2 to go 8-0 ahead, and already they've called for the kicking tee. So a purple patch for the Raiders, and it's going to give them an 8-0 lead in the first quarter of this contest. Oldham giving themselves a bit of work to do early. No mistake, that one's got out of the ground. Brad Walker, 2 from 2, and Barrow with a real foothold in this contest, leading Oldham by 8 points to 0. So back we go. And Oldham just need to force an error, really, just to try and stem this flow of possession. Barrow are dominating the ball. And Oldham haven't got a chance. They've had one look in opposition territory, really. And the Oldham fans trying to will their side on. Plenty of time, of course. Early kick again. Oh, it's caught Phoenix in the sunshine. He takes it off one bounce and then brings it back and then slips into the tackler, Ryan Johnston, and Oldham start 35 metres out from their line. Jamar Sambu. They need a spark. Maybe this man, Kieran Dixon, can provide it. Elijah Taylor from dummy half, over the head of Logan Astley, who caught it well. Logan back from injury and into the halves alongside Riley Dean today. Moran, here is Dean. Short ball. Forster can't quite get through, and it's the last tackle. Oldham 30 away. Dean's just going to pop one up in the air and say, challenge that. But he's got a really good look at it, Luke Cresswell. O'Keefe and Tyra make the chase. And Barrow will start on their own 10. And when will Sean Long make his first change? Well, there perhaps is a momentum shifting moment, because T. Ritson has knocked on at the play the ball. 15 out from his line, and Oldham have a really good chance here to strike back. It's going to be scrum to Oldham, right in front of the post here. What a chance to strike back. Riley Dean feeds, Wildy gives it back to Dean, and they shift left to Logan Astley, and oh no! Phoenix, what have you done? Phoenix Lolu Tonganga, just a complete lack of concentration, had the ball in his hands and then just dropped it. No one near him, no pressure, no pace on the ball. An awful unforced error, and that chance goes begging, and Barrow have the ball back. Now that really sums up the first 20 minutes from Oldham. Barrow can't believe they've got off the hook there. They have territory, they have possession back, I beg your pardon, in front of their own post here. Well, that's a huge contact. Referee's happy to let it go. Wow, that was big. Chaplow went flying in. And then Moran and Elijah Taylor. It's boiling up this, it's another penalty. Oldham are offside. Third penalty Oldham conceded in the match. And Barrow will kick for touch and advance up the field. It hasn't been good, this. And I think we're going to see a change. Ted Chaplow stripped and ready. Adam Lawton, I would think this is an Adam Lawton kind of game. He needs to keep his cool though, Adam, because it's just starting to boil. Moran in the tackle, Barrow on 40 out. Oldham can't really afford to concede again here. Quick play. Smith inside to Tom Walker. Oh, good take. Thought that was asking for a knock on. He took it behind him. Aaron Smith. Walker. They look dangerous. It's gone. Oh, it's a poor pass. It's gone behind the line. It's picked up well. Baxter can't get there. And another penalty. And it's right in front of the post. It's another easy two. Dear, oh dear. Well, the penalty count killing Oldham at the moment. And will they roll on? It's an easy kick. It's right in front of the post. I'd go for two. Yep, that's what they're doing. And this is going to be 10-0. 10-0 Barrow. Well, if Oldham are going to win this one, they're going to do it the hard way. Here is Brad Walker. No mistake, flags are up. 3 from 3 from the kicking tee, and Barrow, having played efficient rugby league, lead 10-0. Big moment. Barrow knock on from the kick-off in front of their own 10. Now can Oldham strike? Change has been made. Chaplow for Chaplow. Ted replaces Jay. Still Adam Lawton and George Hurst wait. Now Oldham again, scrum in front of the post. Logan Ashley dancing through, well shackled. Almost a one-on-one ball steal as well. But he keeps hold of it. Jamar Sambu from dummy half. Then Elijah Taylor takes the first drive. Oldham trading 10-0, but in front of the post. And gets 6 again. That'll help. Dean. No need to panic now. Moran goes to ground. Wildy. Chaplow looking to crash over, no way through. Wildy has a look. Where are his options? It's getting frustrated, Matty Wildy. It's a poor pass, taken on the first bounce by Logan Astley. It's a bit clunky from the Roughyeds this. And Phoenix is wrapped up and Oldham have lost ground. Elijah Taylor, Riley Dean, Lewis Baxter has a pop. No way through again. They're right in front of the posts. Wildy. Riley Dean attacking the line. Short ball to Ben Forster. Gets it back. Dean scores. Simple 1-2. Riley Dean to Ben Forster. Got the offload back. And Dean puts it down. And Oldham are on the board. 10-4 with a kick to come. And let's hope that calms a few nerves. Oldham fans find their voice. Kieran Dixon with a relatively straightforward conversion attempt to reduce the arrears to 4 points at 10-6. Riley Dean's try off the offload from Ben Forster. And Dixon to turn a 4 into a 6. No mistake. Out of the ground towards the Tesco's behind the stadium. And Oldham are on the board. 10-6 Barrow. Barrow restart, and here come Oldham again. Hello to Alex listening in from Glossop in Derbyshire. Thank you for the live commentary. Pleasure, Alex. Hope you're enjoying. To all of you listening in, always great to hear from you. We would love you to see you at games, of course, but we understand we can't all be there. And just, oh, it's a penalty. First penalty conceded by Barrow, so that's another good moment for Oldham. Just looking at the far side, is that George Hurst stripped off? I think we're going to see Big George in a moment. So Oldham advance up the pitch. They're on the board, trailing 10-6. And they have a full set now again inside Barrow territory. It's going to be Ted Chaplow to take the first carry. George Hurst waits. Oh, it's a lovely offload. What's he tackled without the ball? Referee says, no, it's another knock on. It's Phoenix again. Oh, and a forward pass. I think they'll bring it back to the first knock on. Was that still advantage? Barrow have chucked it forward. I think the referee might... Yeah, he's going to give it Barrow ball. He was saying it was still advantage. Pat Moran questioning the call. But Phoenix knocked on. He's had a bit of a nervy start, PLT. 2 handling errors. And it'll be Barrow ball.
Number 9, Josh Woods, went by Southwest Leg County Mutual. Number 14, Aaron Smith, sponsored by the GUI. And number 16, Charlie Henry, sponsored by Barrow. Number 51, Paul Lockwell, sponsored by Advantage, Barrow and Sports Betting Syndicate.
Here come Barrow. Referee calling time off. Logan Astley's got an issue. Oh dear. He has stayed down. This doesn't look good. Injury concern here for Oldham. Half an hour gone-ish. 10-6 Barrow. And Logan Astley has been carried off here. That's not a nice sight. So we wish him well. We'll see Bailey Aldridge on. That's probably going to mean Matty Wildy shifting into the halves. It obviously looks like Logan Astley's day is over. We hope that isn't too bad. So Aldridge on. And here come Barrow. Kick over the top. Dixon's well positioned, takes it on the full. Still going, Kieran Dixon, up to the 40. 4 Barrow men halt his progress. George Hurst with a drive. Aldridge, he has slopped in at 9, and Wildy in the halves with Riley Dean. Last tackle, Oldham 30 out. Wildy and Dean both left. Aldridge finds Riley Dean outside of the right boot, puts it high. Well claimed, and Barrow will start on their own 10-metre line. This is better, the last few minutes from Oldham. Barrow on the last tackle. They've only made it up to their own 30 here. Left-footed kick from Ryan Johnston. It's a good kick. Cian Tyra will take it. Got Phoenix with him. Cian Tyra will chink into the line and bring it back. And then Ben O'Keefe. Match winner here in the Challenge Cup last season. Phoenix. Oldham up on halfway. Aldridge. Here's Matty Wildy. Dummies into the line. Aldridge again. Here's Ted Chaplow. It's going to be last tackle Oldham. They're going to be kicking from 40 out though. Wildy outside of the right boot. Easy take for the fullback under no pressure, Luke Cresswell. And just a little lull in the game now after that Oldham try. Again, Ritson looking to get away. Oh, the ball, he's dropped the ball. He has dropped the ball, and it's a knock-on. Good sliding defence, Ben O'Keefe. And Ritson coughs up possession, and a great chance for Oldham to strike again here. About 15 out from the Barrow line, Oldham's scrum. So about 5 or so to go before the break. And Oldham have a chance here to draw level on the scoreboard. Bailey Aldridge, the back of the scrum here, will feed Wildy. Sambu on the angle, no way through. He's been kept very quiet, Jamar Sambu, so far. Aldridge to Wildy. Flat ball to George Hurst. Pumping the legs towards the line, still going as George. Powerful carry. Eventually dumped on the ground, a couple of metres short of the line. It's Aldridge. Wildy brings in Riley Dean. Can he float when he shows a dummy Riley Dean? Tyra was looking interested on this near right-hand touchline. Aldridge. Wildy straightening up and going on his own. Aldridge fizzes one, short ball, can force a get there, trying to offload. Last tackle, right on the line here, Oldham, left side. Aldridge, short ball, or George Hurst lost it. And Barrow have it back. And still they come Barrow, some game this now. Barrow over halfway. It's a good strong carry too. Last tackle. Oh, that's high. Is that going straight to touch though? No, it's going to stay in. It's still going. Oh, it's been knocked on. I think by Barrow. It's going to be Oldham ball on the far side. Last few minutes of the first half with Barrow leading 10-6. Here's Sambu. Aldridge. Moran. Riley Dean. Elijah Taylor. Home fans getting a bit restless. Here's PLT. Aldridge. Oldham over halfway. Short ball to Ted Chaplin. 40 out now, Oldham. Couple to go. Moran. Flat ball. George Hurst, can he get away? Still going. Good drive, George Hurst under the post. Last tackle. Can Oldham strike? Quick play. Wildy. PLT. Oh, he's hit hard. And that is the turnover. Closing moments of the first half. It's one try apiece, but 10 points to 6 Barrow, courtesy of a couple of penalties. Oldham have come more into it after falling 10-0 down. Big contact from Moran. Aldridge there to help out. Chaplow doing his job. It's a good defensive effort, that. It's the last tackle. Barrow kicking from 40. Drilled low. Kian Tyra takes it. Now then, Tyra sets off. Good kick return from Tyra. Then is he taken high? He is. Oldham have a penalty. Barrow fans think there was a late shot on the kicker. Ryan Johnson has stayed down. What it was a high shot on Tyra, for sure. And Oldham have a penalty at the end of the first half. Dean finds a good touch. Over onto the top of the hospitality tent on the far side. Diagonally right as we look. Sambu with a tap. Is there something more in this first half for Oldham? George Hurst dumped on his back with the first carry. Aldridge, Wildy. It's Moran again, seeing a lot of the ball at the moment. Oldham 20 out in front of the post. Wildy reverses it back to Chaplow. Still going, plays the ball. Aldridge. George Hurst. Oldham under the post here with a couple of tackles to play with. Can they find a second try before the break? Riley Dean decides there's nothing right, changes direction, goes left. Wilder gets it back, this looks good. Sambu offloading to Dixon, he's going to have to come all the way back. PLT picks it up off him. They're going to just set up again, it's good. Sliding defence from Barrow, it's the last tackle and they're 10 away. Oh, Dixon doesn't know what to do here. He's going to dab through to himself, gets a ricochet and it's taken at the second attempt by Barrow, and again Oldham come up dry. Well, a really good opportunity, and credit the Barrow Raiders defence. So twice Oldham have had a really good look at that Barrow line, and the Raiders have kept Oldham out. And now it looks like Oldham are going to be going into the break behind. Here come Barrow. Can they find something else before the break? Not really. Last tackle, they've only made it up to their own 25. Drilled, looking for touch. He's going to find touch. Off the left boot of the scrum half, Ryan Johnston. And that allows everyone a rest. Last minute of the half. Sean Long, who is already down on the touchline, I would suggest has a big half-time team talk here. It's been an impressive start to the season, certainly the opening victory over York. A draw rescued against Batley Bulldogs, thanks to the brilliance of Josh Drinkwater. But this feels like a big game today, and at the moment, Oldham are behind. Bailey Aldridge with a scamper, he's had the door shut. Only the referee knows how long left, it can't be long. Wildy. Riley Dean dinks one over the top, it's taken on the full, and that will do us. At the end of a very eventful first half, one try apiece, but Barrow, courtesy of the kicking tee, have their noses in front. Second half on the way on Roughyeds TV. But half-time here in Barrow, it's the home side leading by 10 points to 6. Oldham needing to respond from a 10-6 deficit, and they're drilling low. Pops up, and Dixon off the outside of the right boys, picked up by Hurst in the end. And here come Oldham. Start of the second half, one try apiece, but Oldham's ill discipline means that they're a couple of penalties behind on the scoreboard. Sambu. Is there a big start to this second half? We've still got Adam Lawton, remember, on the bench. He's the one unused sub so far. Elijah Taylor. It's a good first 3 tackles up to halfway and over with Chaplow. This is the last. Riley Dean puts one up into the sunshine. Good take for the Barrow fullback, Luke Cresswell. Oh dear, early penalty given away. It was Chaplin Moran in the tackle, high shot. So Barrow will have the momentum at the start of the second half as they go for touch far side. They're going to have a full set from halfway here. You feel that the first score of the second half will be absolutely massive in this. If Barrow can find it, they'll think that they can see this through. And what a result that would be, given the manner of their defeat at Boundary Park last month. Here come Barrow. Oh, they're giving the ball a bit of air. Sambu in the tackle. Walker bringing in Ryan Johnston. They're trying to get the ball over to the left where T. Ritson's lurking every time. Here he is. Johnston again. Big shot from Moran. You can probably hear that. This is the last tackle. Where they're going to go? It's going to be Ryan Johnston. He's going to put the left boot in the air. Sambu doesn't look comfortable. Barrow claim. Barrow get a score. Oldham never looked like taking that. And Andrew Bulman, who's been in red-hot form, has another try, the right winger. And Barrow extend their lead to 14-6. Oldham just looked frozen in fear there under the high kick. Barrow claimed it, they were hungrier. And just like that, 2 tries to 1, but 14-6 plus a kick. It's a difficult kick, it's right on this near right touchline for Brad Walker. But if he kicks this, then Barrow have re-established a 10-point lead. Here he comes, a couple of feet in from this near right-hand touchline. No, it's faded. Good effort, but he's missed one. And it remains 14-6. And Oldham have started the second half as sluggishly as the first. And they need an early injection now as Dixon prepares to kick off in bright Barrow sunshine. Goes long into the corner. There is a bit of wind. You can see, and Oldham are playing into the wind. So the wind is behind Barrow's second half. He drilled that long and it really held up in the wind. You can just look at the flags actually in the corner of the ground, really fluttering. And Adam Lawton goes down the touchline again, pacing menacingly. He can't wait to get into this game. If you tuned in late, Logan Ashley lost to injury on his return from injury. Dreadfully bad luck, and here come Barrow again promoting the ball. Another Barrow try. It's going to get increasingly difficult this for Oldham. So last tackle, Barrow man has stayed down hurt. It's Walker on the deck, a back issue, and they drill. Oh, it's going to go dead, is it? Yeah, not the greatest kick on the last. I think he was looking for the corner, but it's gone all the way through. To be a tap 20 for Oldham, who haven't got going at the start of the second half yet. Kian Tyre, we barely said his name As Barrow ready, another change far side. There goes Ben O'Keefe for the good strong burst. Aldridge, Dixon down the middle, looking to draw the defence in. Barrow have made that change. It was the injured man, Brad Walker, who's gone off. Aldridge, change of direction. Riley Dean delays the ball to Elijah Taylor. Oh, was there interference at the play? No, it's play on. Here's PLT. It's one-up stuff really from Oldham, this. They've got themselves to within 30 of the line. This, the penultimate tackle of the set with Wildy, and then George Hurst takes it on. Last tackle 20 out, just to the left of the post. Aldridge sprints into dummy half. They're going to stay left. Wildy is just going to dab one through. Look to turn over possession. Oh, the ball's come free in goal. Oldham are going to get a drop out here. It was an error behind the post, and that's Matty Wildy doing what Matty Wildy does. All the experience. Oldham are going to need him to step up, the captain. And it's a drop out into the sunshine. And an opportunity for Oldham to get on the front foot. It's coming the way of Dixon. Takes it on the full, gives it to George Hurst, says, go on, George. And Hurst drives into contact, 30 metres out, left side, with Aldridge. Dean again. And then it's Chaplow. Oldham in front of the post here, needing a response. Moran. Oh, thinks about the ball back to Wildy, and then he's wrapped up. They've been so hungry, Barrow, in defence. Aldridge. Oh, gets six again. Six again for Oldham. Hurst towards the line, powering. Oldham 5 away with 5 tackles to play with. Aldridge steps. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, the referee's saying knock on. Well, there was a man in the ruck, lying on the ground. Bailey Aldridge has made contact with the man on the ground as he's throwing the ball, and the referee says knock on. Oldham had a full set on the Barrow line, 5 away. And an almost freakish incident. If Aldridge had just stepped out, none of that would have happened. It's that kind of incident that you start to think maybe it's not going to be our day. And what an opportunity there has gone begging, dear oh dear. And I think that has made Sean Long think it is time for Adam Lawton, and he is ready to come on. So scrum in front of the post. Oh, beg your pardon, it's Oldham ball. It was a knock on by Barrow. Take that back. Here goes PLT towards the line. Even the commentators are off the pace at the moment. It is Oldham ball. Chaplow towards the line. So the referee ruling that the knock on was from the Barrow man on the ground, which makes much more sense. Wildy into the line. Forster almost there, tapped. Aldridge, 5 away. Chaplow, Dean with a bit of room. Oh, he slipped. The ground gave way. Couple to go this set. This is brilliant defence from Barrow. Wildy. Forster wraps up. Nowhere to go. Last tackle. Can Oldham find a repeat set or better? It's with Aldridge. Wildy. Oh, they're looking to run it. Sambu's going to get wrapped up. And Barrow defend their line well. And now it's Barrow back on the front foot. Oldham cannot afford any penalties here. They had a really good look at the line there and came up short. Adam Lawton's imminent. Here come Barrow, Chaplow with a big hit. 4th tackle. Barrow are going to be on halfway on the last. Oh no, they're not, because that's a poor one and Cresswell's gone backwards. And O'Keefe executes the tackle, and now Barrow are going to be kicking from their own 40, but they've got the breeze behind them. Last tackle. Now kick's going to find the ground. Oh, the bounce is awkward. Tyra does really well, taps it backwards, and Barrow were offside in front of the kicker. So that's a big moment. Chaplow off and Adam Lawton's on. You sense the first collision involving Adam Lawton might be worth watching. And there's Lawton with his first big carry. Moran again. Apologies if our commentary dropped out. A few technical issues high in the stands here in Barrow as Aldridge fends, and he's well tackled but gets a penalty for his side. Penalty Oldham in front of the post. I wonder if it's worth taking the two here. 14-6 is the Barrow lead. It's an easy kick. Aldridge stays down. Penalty would bring it back to within a converted score. I don't think that's the Oldham way. And Aldridge has stayed down, and having already lost Logan Astley, this is not a player that Oldham want to lose. He's being checked. And I think there might be a change forced here. So who goes into the halves? Well, it might be Elijah Taylor to hooker, I wonder here. And a reshuffle in the pack. Well, he's up and he's on his feet. He's all right. He's okay. So Aldridge is going to try and carry on, and Oldham are going to run it. 20 away. Moran. Lawton who's on as Oldham look to respond. They trail 14-6. The ball's come out and Lawton's knocked on. And the Barrow player is getting Lawton's face, looking to wind him up. He needs to walk away from that. The Barrow players know what they're doing, trying to entice Adam Lawton into a bit of conflict. He needs to stay well away, and I think the decision's been reversed because of that. Is it going to be Oldham ball or not? I think it's going to be Oldham ball this. Yes, it is. Oldham penalty because of what happened afterwards. Well, Barrow have only got themselves to blame. That was because of the reaction. Adam Lawton knocked on. Barrow reacted to try and entice Lawton into something he didn't want to do, and the referee's given a penalty to Oldham, and that could be a game changer. Aldridge, Wildy in front of the sticks, delays, Riley Dean, Elijah Taylor almost there. Big moment in the game this. 6 to go, back to 0. George Hurst pumping the legs. Barrow defended so well. They've got to defend another set on their line here. Oh, and there's an injury. George Hurst has stayed down. He's up on his feet. If Oldham can score now, you feel like everything could change. Riley Dean. Here's Phoenix with a little dance. They've really shackled PLT well. Fabulous sliding defence. It's back with Riley Dean. Here goes Adam Lawton, crashing into the line, but no way through. Right in front of the post with Bailey Aldridge. Change of direction. Phoenix is right. Delays the ball to Ben O'Keefe. How good is this Barrow defence? All the way back. Riley Dean thinks about the kick. He's got nothing on. And suddenly it's the last. Lewis Baxter's on. George Hurst has gone off injured. And there's another injury. It's Riley Dean who stayed down. And Oldham suddenly are the walking wounded. Well, the Barrow fans are really the 18th man now. Oldham need to find a try to silence them, really. 14-6, and Oldham try its game on. Barrow are set to make another change, so Lewis Baxter's come on for George Hurst. Riley Dean's on his feet, doesn't look great. So Logan Astley off injured. George Hurst, by the looks of it, has picked up an injury and he's gone. Last tackle, Phoenix driving at the line, it's knocked on. No way through, and Barrow celebrate. We've had 16 minutes or so of the second half. The only try has come from the Barrow winger Andrew Bulman off a kick on the last. But Oldham very much in this contest. Just need to find a way through. Try and create an error in this Barrow team who looks so up for this today. And they're after a penalty and they're not going to get it. Here they come, the Raiders down the middle. I'll tell you one thing Oldham have to do here is keep their cool. Not get drawn into any funny stuff. Kick through on the last from Ryan Johnston. Phoenix, oh, just about gets hold of it. Came off, I think, his upper body, and then he set off back. Here's Cian Tyra. Hasn't had a single chance today. Elijah Taylor running into a Barrow brick wall. Riley Dean. Moran. Oldham stuck on halfway here. It's the last tackle. Where's Riley Dean going to go? It's going to go high into the far corner. T. Ritson's under it, watches it. And Barrow will start 20 out from their own line, leading by 14 points to 6. Cresswell. Walker down the middle. Lawton went in for the big shot. Last tackle. Johnston. Oh, he's gone narrow. Ritson picks it up, hacks it through, and Phoenix is there. He had to be. That was real danger. Real creativity on the last from the Barrow Raiders there. And Oldham suddenly under pressure again. Here's Dixon. And Barrow driving Oldham back. Aldridge, Sambu, huge hit on Jamar Sambu. Ben Forster took a massive shot, but he bounces out of it and offloads. Wow, that was a big one. Aldridge, Moran, Riley Dean, bit of room here for Oldham. Phoenix, O'Keefe, Tyra almost through. It's the last tackle. Riley Dean kicking on the 40. High again, spiral bomb. Looks good. Oh, it's bouncing. Could go anywhere, this. Oh, Bulman's knocked on. Can Oldham pick up? It's going to be Oldham ball. What a kick that was. Now then, the touch judge is on. Is he going to change the decision here? The referee has said Oldham ball. It was a brilliant kick from Riley Dean. There was nothing on there for Oldham. They were kicking on their own 40, and suddenly it's going to be Oldham ball. 20 out, and we're getting towards the point where you sense Oldham have got to score one of these now. (14-6) Barrow. Oldham with a full set on the line. Lewis Baxter driving at the middle. Elijah Taylor's waving his arms around right side. It's Moran. Aldridge. Wildy. Lawton offloading. It's gone behind Wildy. Picks it up. Oh, Oldham have lost 10 metres there, but they still have possession. Bailey Aldridge going to go right. PLT. Couple to go. They're in front of the post, Oldham. With Pat Moran. With Matty Wildy. With Ben Forster. Kieran Dixon with nowhere to go again. He dances back in field. Still going, Dixon. This Barrow defence has been something else today. It's the last tackle. It's Bailey Aldridge. 5 out. Riley Dean. They're going to run it. Lawton. Still Lawton spinning. Can he offload? He's held up on the line, and Barrow survive again. Midway point of this second half, 14-6. Barrow lead, looking to avenge that cup defeat. Remember, it's Barrow heading to Boundary Park again for the quarter-final of the 1895 Cup as well, next month at Boundary Park. And here they come. Their defence has been incredible today. Oh, and a knock on, and they've come up with another error. And Oldham have another chance. 20 out from the line, Oldham ball. But can they find a way through? No Danny Craven, no Josh Drinkwater today. It's all on Riley Dean, Matty Wildy, Bailey Aldridge, Pat Moran to try and create an opening. Here is Aldridge with Wildy. Baxter again with the first carry. And Oldham on the ground, 10 away, left of the post. Aldridge, Moran shifted. Wildy delays, Elijah Taylor. Aldridge again, back to Wildy. Oh, Baxter took it well, it was fizzed out. He's offloaded as well. Wildy. He's wrapped up in front of the post. Aldridge. Ben Forster spinning and almost over. Millimetres short. Aldridge. On the crash plays Adam Lawton. He's not over, he's held up. Last tackle. The right on the line. It's with Riley Dean. Is he going to kick? No, they're going to run it. PLT. Still PLT. Tyra on his touchline is going to cut up back in field, and he's locked out, and Barrow have done it again. It's stunning defence, is this? It's wave after wave of Oldham pressure now, but Barrow somehow are keeping Oldham out. Oldham have to make sure no penalties. Keep the play up here. It's in the Barrow 10. They're going to be tired, all this defending. They're trying to get a penalty off the referee. Here's T. Ritson, he can change things in a flash. Scorer of the game's first try. And Barrow suddenly up to 40, and they'll kick downfield into the Oldham half on the last. It's drilled low. Oh, was that played at? Was that played at? The referee's going to say it was, and it's going to be Barrow ball. Oh dear. Instinctively, it was an Oldham leg. Was it Riley Dean? The he's looking at the touch judge saying, I didn't play in it. I felt he did. That's a big moment. Oldham have been in the ascendancy, and now Barrow are going to get right down the other end with 17 minutes to go. Charlie Emsley, oh, it's been taken, it's a penalty. Oh, they might kick this. I think Lawton thought he'd ripped it out. Penalty has gone against Oldham. This is a kickable too. And this could end up being a 10-point game. Are they going to roll on? Given the pressure they've been under, they might want to roll on here. Yeah, they are. They're just going to tap and keep going. Well, it was in front of the post, 30 out. I guess no difference between 8 and 10. Barrow now, if they can find another score, that might be it. And they're attacking down the left side. Walker. Barrow 5 away. They've not had the look at the Oldham line for a long time. Now they do, with Johnston looking to find a gap. He might go on his own. Obstruction. Oh, obstruction. It's going to be Oldham ball. And the penalty's coming our way. And Oldham now are in a hurry. Jamar Sambu with a tap. Runs himself, Jamar. These Barrow players have to be tired. They put so much into this defensive effort. Oldham on halfway with Wildy. Elijah Taylor. Is there a moment of brilliance to spark an Oldham fight back? Chaplow. Wildy. PLT. No way through, he's bounced away though. Dancing through the line, almost through. Didn't get the offload away. Aldridge, Riley Dean attacking the line. Oh dear, Ben O'Keefe. Oldham throwing the ball around, but it didn't need to be with that desperation, and Ben O'Keefe has chucked one into touch. It was forward anyway. Throwing it blind to Cian Tyra. And Oldham have come up with another error where patience really was required. Scoreboard says 15 to go. Barrow 14, Oldham 6. And Sean Long now will be a nervous man. Stoppage in play, there's 2 Barrow players down hurt. And Oldham need to find 2 tries. We're back up and running. Barrow ball. Oldham 8 points adrift in bright Barrow sunshine. It's been a Herculean effort from the home side, who were comprehensively beaten at Boundary Park. Can the home side see this one through, or is there a sting in the tail? It's kicked on the 4th. It's a good kick, it's going to find touch. Now then, whose ball is that? I think it's going to be Oldham ball. The referee will tell us, yeah it is. But it was a good kick to find touch. And Oldham have now got a long way back up the hill. Oh, Ben Forster's taken a big one there. Aldridge, Taylor, crisp ball. Riley Dean brings in Lawton. Wants to offload, shouldn't be doing that there, and doesn't. Dean. Taylor again. Dummies through. Oldham over halfway. Well, they've got a long way to go here. Dean. Phoenix. Last tackle. Oldham 20 out. So where's Riley going to go? He's going to go high. The chase needs to be good. It's going to hang. Now then, where's that gone? Oh, it's a really good claim. Barrow got it on their own 10-metre line. Now then, here come Barrow on the outside, and they're away. Dixon scrambling back and gets the tackle in on Bulman. Smith. Barrow up and over halfway. They fancy they've got a famous scout within their sights here. Smith again. Big shot, last tackle. 35 metres out, one of the Barrow players has got cramp. So last tackle, they might just go for touch here. Oh, they go, no, they put it in the corner. It's a great kick. Dixon's had to take on his own line. And the chase is good too. And Oldham are going to have to go length of the field here. 12 minutes left. Still no need to panic. 8 points the difference. Tyra. Take it back and play it, says the referee. O'Keefe. Lawton. Strong carry. But Oldham's still in their own 40 here, needing to be up the hill at the other end. Wildy. Elijah Taylor seeing more and more of the ball. Phoenix to Jamar Sambu, trying to get away. Offloading to PLT. Gets away, but there's still a tackler there, and Oldham have a penalty. This is the chance to advance up the pitch, and Riley Dean wants to get on with it. Finds a good touch. This is it. This is it for Oldham now. Full set, 20 out. Oldham simply have to find a way through what's been a watertight Barrow defence. Moran has dumped. Aldridge scampers on his own, gets Oldham to within 10. So Moran goes from dummy half. Riley Dean, Matty Wildy. Oh, the charging Adam Lawton, can he get there? I think he's lost the ball. Oh, he's knocked on. It looked like it had to be a try. but he couldn't quite get there. And he's fuming with himself. That was the big chance. Oldham had created the opening, but Lawton couldn't quite finish it. And here come Barrow again. What an effort it's been from them. A metre or so nearer, that was a certain try. Lawton just had to reach, and in doing so, he lost control of the football. And the ball is back with Barrow. And we're into the last 10 minutes. And Barrow have done well, they're up to halfway with a couple of tackles remaining here. Well, they're going to kick early anyway. Drilling for the corner is Ryan Johnston. Phoenix has to watch it carefully. He does, and then he shows a dummy. Well, look at the chase. And Oldham are having to start inside their own 20 here, having almost scored 30 seconds ago. Tyra. Kian Tyra. The Oldham fans behind the post to our left are silent. Wildy. Matty Wildy still Matty Wildy, nowhere to go. It's getting frustrating. Poor Pat Moran takes a big one. Crowd enjoyed that. It's the last tackle. Where are we going to go, Riley? Dean's going to dab through on his own and try and chase it. Barrow have the ball back, and they've got a penalty. High shot. Riley Dean tried to force something there. I think it was the right decision, but Barrow have got a penalty, and they're not going to be in any rush at all. And this is slipping away from Oldham now. 7 minutes left. Barrow penalty. Oldham are going to be back on their own 20 here. Oh, Johnston kicks a narrow touch. Barrow will have a full set on halfway, in fact, so he almost drilled it straight into touch. Oldham are almost at a point where they've got to force an error to have a chance here. 7 minutes to go, 8 points the deficit. Big chance gone begging when Lawton went crashing to the line. Still with Barrow, chucking the ball around. And they've come up with an error. Forward pass, so Oldham do get the ball back. They need to get on with it now. 6 minutes left. Oldham on their 30 with the possession here. Needs to get a wriggle on. Sean Long's down on the touchline. And here come Oldham on halfway. Oh, referee says go back and tap it again. So Tyra will give it to Ben O'Keefe. Oh, it's pedestrian stuff. Riley Dean. Well, if Oldham are going to rescue this, it's got to come now. Aldridge. Dean. Wildy. Ben Forster. Aldridge. Moran. Lovely from Elijah Taylor. Phoenix slips again and then gives himself up on the deck. Dean. Wildy. Elijah Taylor coming more and more into this. Good tackle on him. Aldridge. It's with Chaplow. It's with Dean, right side. Lawton, nowhere to go. O'Keefe, Tyra slips on the touchline and he's tackled. It's the last. Oldham are right on the far side, 10 out. What can Riley Dean create here? It's not played, I don't think. It's going to be Barrow ball. Oh, he's knocked on. That should be Oldham ball. It is. 6 to go for Oldham. It was knocked on by Barrow. Stroke a look there. Wildy. Here's Sambu. Oh, he's dropped it. Jamara's put the ball down. And that sums up Oldham's day. It's going to be Barrow's win, this. Oldham just cannot make it happen. 5 minutes to go. And everything is going Barrow's way. Chaplow with a big shot. Oldham trying to force the ball out. Credit Barrow, they've been brilliant. But Oldham just haven't been able to find a way back. They've been kept scoreless second half. Nobody has done that to Oldham this year. Now then, the ball's come out. Oh, it's play on, and Barrow away here. Barrow to the post. It's going to be a Barrow try. Barrow score. Aaron Smith to win the game for the Raiders. And that's the ball game. What a performance from Paul Crary's men. Oldham have had the chances, but they haven't been able to find a way through. And with the clock showing 3 minutes, they now trail 18-6. And a kick to come to put the game beyond any doubt. This kick to make it a 14-point game with the clock winding down. Oh, he's kicked an awful kick. Dear, oh dear. Sliced it horribly, but it's over. They all count. And Barrow now within a couple of minutes of a big victory. Dixon with no option but to go short. And it's Barrow ball.
Number 8, John Walker.
Barrow in possession on the last tackle. 1 minute on the clock. I'm sure they'll just drill into the corner here. Oh no, they'll knock on. So Oldham will have one set left. Chaplow. Wildy. Dean. That's more like it. There goes Phoenix. Bouncing out of a couple of tackles. Ball's ripped. Ref says he can play on. It was one-on-one. Oldham are back with the ball on halfway. Closing throws of this fixture. Wildy. Taylor. Ben Forster knocks on. Well, Oldham just needs to get back on that coach. One of those days, I'm afraid, happens to everyone. That'll do us. What a win for Barrow. They've been brilliant today. Oldham off colour. And Barrow Raiders fully credit to them, fully deserving of the victory. It's finished here. Barrow 20, Oldham 6.